Hello, my fellow donuts, and welcome back to Danganronpa. Well, crazy stuff have happened in the previous part. Some explosions and stuff, and I guess let's investigate the body again. I don't know. I should take a close look at the body one more time. Yeah, that's what I thought. And I thought she was gonna tell. She may be already exploded, but who knows? Maybe there are more bombs on her body. But whatever. Don't worry. I don't plan on touching the body all that much. I'm not Kyoko after all. Psst, whatever. Hold on, there's something on the ground there. How about her hand? It looks strange. What is this? A key? Is it what Kyoko took from Monokuma? This looks like a key to you? That's right, the key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that.
Nanda.
Yeah, this was on the ground near the body. Never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? So even you don't know then. Makoto, I'm going to give you a very important task. Huh? Go fuck myself, I guess? That key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. Oh. Okay. You mean the biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, the dorm rooms on the second floor. It's in your hands. So I am your errand boy now. Well, pretty much what I thought actually. Right? Wait. Where am I? Wait. I'm on the 5th floor. Let's try biolab since it's here. It's on this floor and I don't remember where exactly it is. Somewhere here. Row. What is this? What does it mean? The biolab was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. It doesn't work. Okay. Okay, so it's not on this floor. He said data center too, right? Not sure though. What is it? It's this? Was it locked? I don't remember. Oh! Cool, it worked. The second door. We made it. You didn't even check the room, really? Who knows? Looks like the door is still unlocked. You are just genius. What? Of course you do. Huh? Why did she just pop out? Oh, they are just standing here. Whatever. In a word, the room was... That's where Mastermind was looking at us from. What do you mean, strange? It doesn't look strange to me. Well, besides the door, of course. I mean, all the rooms up till now, were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. Strangeness. It wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread. What? Are you telling me you didn't notice it right from, like, the first second you entered the room? This is the first thing you are supposed to see. Okay, guys, you are legally blind. Direct feed from every single surveillance camera. You can't really tell if it's direct. Maybe there is a little, like, difference in timing. All the cameras in the school feed back into this school room. Why are they, like, static? And they are displayed here on these monitors. Why would he make a private room on the same floor as we walk around every day? Makes no sense to me. They had the key to this room. It can only mean one thing. Mukuru Ikosaba, and she was the mastermind. Whatever, but I don't think it's true. I mean, I don't know whose body it is, but I don't think it's the mastermind's body. Oh, you're so sure about that? Nah. You must be really stupid to think it. That means we can finally get out of this hellhole. Well, you're free to go. I mean, do you know how to escape this place? I have to check this area thoroughly first. But what about the exit? If the mastermind truly is that, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. Really? You can just leave this place, I don't know, eat good food, take a rest in your bed at home, and I don't know, maybe if you really want to solve this damn puzzle, return to here after all that. But I wouldn't. I would leave it to some, I don't know, professionals. And I'm bothered by the fact that the mastermind was obviously murdered. So you think so too, huh? Well, whose line here was definitely murdered. But I don't think it's a mastermind. Okay then, let us begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the mastermind. This room though. Wait! Kinda creepy, it's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could be inside? I thought it was an exit, but okay. Nah, it's not gonna work. I wouldn't be surprised if the real mastermind is hiding behind that door. Guys, come on. If Byakuya is so sure that the mastermind is truly dead, he can try and break through that door. I mean, he's sure about what he thinks, right? So nothing is holding him from breaking the rules now. The mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. I can't stop thinking about that door with Monokuma's picture on it. But worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Hina's right, the mastermind's gone and there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. Then break the door. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high-performance PCs, and nothing like the ancient laptop Alter Ego wasn't installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. The mastermind must have been using this to monitor the network and Alter Ego. You may well be right about that,
なんだ
but there's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. Is this a TV and a DVD player?
そうだってな
Wait, so if we hook up that antenna, we could watch TV?
だべ
Well, well, Saturday morning, Hina's here. Are you talking about me? Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on, come on, come on.
そうだな
You're all starved for info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic and you'll be quantum leaping your way to TV land before you know it. You sure about that? Because I kinda don't think so. There's really ridiculous number of monitors here. And the mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. As long as I have this. Oh,
だべおや
what's wrong? Good news for all you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Oh my god, really? Now all we gotta do is switch it on.
なんだ
なんなんだべ
Huh, really?
なんだこりゃ
おい
おや
Well, that's bizarre. Why would...
けど
whatever.
よ
I mean, that kinda doesn't make much sense to me.
どもしかすると
Monokuma! A trick? What kind of trick?
実際
Okay. Okay. I told you Mastermind is a lie. Oh, I've been missing you, my little friend. My smile just can't come off my face right now. It's stuck. Of course, I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Hibernate? What? There are a lot of machines like Monokuma, probably, right? The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see the moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretended to be dead all for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now. Okay. And that's that. Oh, are you leaving? Wait, what? I want you to all have way more fun in this killing game. Can you be serious? We have to keep going?
出してくれ
Yeah, apparently you are. Get out of here, or are you still obsessed with getting out of here? How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides, this life isn't all bad, you know. I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life, no matter where you are. I must admit he has some truth in his words. If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair? Okay. You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed, that TV is an essential part of your school life here.
何
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
どういうことだべ
But what secret? Look how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. That TV is absolutely without a doubt displaying the signal coming in on the antenna. But what does that mean? It's displaying the signal? But it's just us, didn't he hear? You're so stupid, don't you get it? Fine. I'll just tell you. This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. Oh, that reminds me of some movie. Okay. Is he serious about this? This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. Doesn't matter how many times he says it. I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, how do we do not know about all this stuff? I mean about TV show. If it's that popular, we would know about that too, right? I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I'd understand the deeper meaning.
そんなことが
That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system, you know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found and hijacking the airwaves in is easy mode. Are you being serious right now? Of course. Heard a kind of creaking. The sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing in the ocean, my mind had begun to creak and groan. Everything has a meaning, you know. All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries, even me luring you here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience, to show them true despair like they'd never seen it before. I became the director of the despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment. You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy. There's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us. What if they already did? But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally though, so whatever.
バカな
But to take control of our communications like that, you'd need an astronomical amount of resources. Yep, so how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. There's something you all need to do first. Remember. What? Yeah, duh. There is a little business of... Huh? What? Wait. Well, that's a little late. Okay. And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible. The truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. Oh well, we stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think it took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment and how is he still alive? I thought that finally we could get out of here. And plus, what did he say about a class trial? Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. What it means is that at this point we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What?
どういうことだべ?
I thought Mukuru Ikusaba was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills. I thought that 16th student was a female too. Kyoko said that too. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means that the mastermind Mukuru Ikusaba isn't dead. So naturally that body can't belong to her. You still think that student is mastermind? Why? There is no other possibility. You're a dumbass. The body is Kyoko's. No, it's not possible, because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. To have it end like this, I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it. Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Well, yeah, we should begin. Must be someone participating in our school life. That's not precisely what I'm saying. I don't have time to explain now. There is a very veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. That is how this game works, after all. Well, I'd better start by checking out the Monokuma file. Wait, that's a new music. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, I saw the knife. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. Totally through? They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. Huh? Wow. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Interesting. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. I don't think it was Kyoko. Those nails, it doesn't look like her. I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime, back to the garden. Okay, do it then. Garden. Everyone is here already, huh? I just need to do what I always do. What, touch some bodies? If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. Did you examine Kyoko when she was alive? The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burned up. I mean, there is only one little piece left. Are you serious? I wouldn't say it's one little piece. It looks pretty big, like a pretty big piece. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it, which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? I don't know. I'd say kind of strange. She still must be covered in water, like fully. I think. There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Huh. There are some missing. They seem like they'd get in the way of normal activity. And what is this, a tattoo? This definitely doesn't look like Kyoko's hand. Why can't we take a better look at the face? Oh, there was something new? Okay. There's nothing strange about the top half being wet. Well, about top part being wet, I guess nothing strange, but the lower part being not wet, I think it's strange. Kinda, no? Wow. That knife was supposed to be totally into her body because according to Monokuma file it came like fully through the body. What kind of explosion it must be so that the knife is like out of the body already. And no blood? Right, it's that knife. I just don't know, I don't remember anything clearly from last night. Can't be, there is no way. No way, what? Do I need to investigate everything one more time? Hey there! Wait, am I... There were 5 of them, right?
Ooh.
Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Okay. 5. Now there are only 4. Strange reaction.
ゲイだよ。
I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then.
なんだべ
What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world. What are you talking about?
陰謀だべ
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. Whatever. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? Well, who knows? If the body was here before, then the splinter should have gotten it wet, which would mean the murder must have taken place after 7:30, because half of the body is not wet. Is that what you mean? Okay, not related, thank you. Just to be sure. Well, wait a second, there's something here. Yeah, he noticed it automatically. I should probably look into that. Well, do so then. What is it supposed to mean? Is that all I needed to? Do you remember how the body looked, you know, before it blew up? It was wearing a mask, so... Is this part of mask, or is it like red hair under the body? I see. Can't really tell. Well, no need to thank me, I guess. Good time in Makoto. Talk.
つまり
I'd like to hear your alibi. What are you talking about? I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. In my room.
当然だ。
This murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Here has been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was nobody here.
つまりだ。
So the murder could only have taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, and Hina and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. Entire time probably last night, whatever. Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's room to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. Wow. In other words, all 4 of us have airtight alibis. Well, and not on, if only there were not two culprits. Just saying, and the only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
そうだ
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to go get Hina and Toko was stopped by your room as well. But you never came to the door. So where precisely were you? And telling the truth, I was in my room, but I was deep asleep. I had a fever, so that's hardly an alibi. Well, if I say anything, you won't believe me because how can I have proof? So what now? You seem to be at quite the disadvantage here. Interesting, huh? You don't have an alibi.
リアルな話
When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Manikuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual, and I headed to the dining hall pretty soon. That was right around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to go get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. That's right, it had to have been right around 9 o'clock. Now that you mentioned it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. Yeah, thanks for nothing, I guess. We checked everything here. Cool. Where are we going to next? Oh, that fragment. Somewhere I need to... I don't really know. Is that corpse really Kyoko if that's true? Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? And someone else was trying to help me, to save me? I don't know, I don't really think so. If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to her room...
決まりだ
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity. I don't have a choice. I have to see if he'll let me borrow her room key. If you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later in the class trial. I know, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid you can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all.
なんだ
Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then, will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later, and we'll see.
じゃあな
Bitch. Okay then, in the meantime I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area. You mean... where this thing belongs to? Can I look at it one more time? Can't really tell. Wait. But I thought... Pool? Why the pool is here? It's on the first floor. Kinda thought it was on the second. He's still here.
だべ。
There's no doubt about that. Fragments I found in the garden. Okay, I've checked everything else I can think of. All that's left for now is Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden. Can you do it automatically? No? Okay. Really, that was fast. Garden. Okay, almost missed him. You think you can go soon, Byakue?
行くぞ。
Huh, okay. Didn't take too much time. Oh, okay. Looks like it. Thanks. So can I go? Okay. Yeah. So this is Kyoko's room. Yeah. What is this? 9 or 6? What is this?
なんだ。
I have no idea. Key looks like a pretty big one. Well, I don't understand the whole idea of public bathrooms, but yeah, I know that it's very popular in Japan. I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. Dojo? Where is it? It's close to the gym, right? You wanted to come here, right? So what is it you are looking for? Nothing in particular, I just thought we might find some kind of clue here. A clue that might help us understand Kyoko. You can't be serious, that's why you made me take time out of my search to come here. Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed to, no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete, something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. Oh, I know. I don't know. Earlier, Kyoko gave me something. Huh? What's this? Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. Right. Can we open it now? Under the on the bed? Definitely. They're cute pink color. What? Mukure. She's female, yeah, we knew that.
なるほど。
It's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key. This must be the blank that Manekumo was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. What? Wait, you think she's dead? So is it true? The ultimate soldier. Oh, wow. Ultimate soldier. That would make seem like her unbeatable. I mean, no one in our party could beat her. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. That name kind of rings a bell. I heard it somewhere. I mean, maybe there was a character in some game with the same name, I don't know, but I heard it somewhere. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Okay. The world I grew up in isn't a completely different. It's like a completely different dimension. It's like one's non-fiction and the other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things as just an ordinary person. But then
なるほどな。当然だ。
they do have their uses and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I am intrigued. Every rumor I have heard says that Fenrir has already... Huh? I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player and the bit player is becoming our hero. What? What have you got in your pretty little hand there? You found her profile? So what if we did? Don't freak out on me, I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there is no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Misogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. She's already dead, so we don't really care. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. There's our omniverse, you know.
なんだ
Are rules violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well? Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is. Now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting? It's about the one writing all the rules. They are actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that. When you all first got together in the main hallway back when, there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. Okay. There weren't actually 15 of you. I kinda already figured it out. Yeah. She told me that she's the 16th student.
この学園に潜む16人目の高校生、超高校級の絶望と呼ばれる女子高校生、戦場袋に気をつけて。
なぜだ
ははいさてと
Hmm?
よほほほほ
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out, all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. Okay. So does this mean that it's not Kyoko who's dead? So Byakuya, you're retarded. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars. Wait, so on the back of her hand... Wait.
Nanda. 不眠ね
So Mokura is the one creating the rules to the game. Why would he tell us that, and why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints about it later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of the 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is revealed to the case?
ありえるな
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? You still think so? You must be fucking stupid. That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Yeah, she's the student and she was killed. Okuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
なんだ
But based on what Monokuma just told us, I have changed my
決
mind.
まりだつまり
Come on, say it out loud what I think. Okay. Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. Investigating.
行くぞ
Dojo? Oh, that dojo. Okay. I mean, I knew that. Hmm? Six, right. Maybe it's actually a key.
なるほどな妙だなそう
Open the door already, damn it. Wow. There's something on the bottom. No? Or it's nothing? Duct tape? Is it blood? Yeah, blood stain. How could it possibly be involved? Well, we will find out, I guess. Have no idea how though, but we will. Something
妙
wrong?
だな
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
なぜだ
Or perhaps Byakuya? Get it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location.
なんだ
There's still something we need to look into. Fenrir? How are you supposed to do that? We don't need internet. We don't have internet connection here. Are you talking about the archive?
行くぞ
Okay. Okay.
な
I
るほ
thought
ど
I
な
didn't make it pressing on him. But yeah. Okay. I did it. What? Fenrir is an allied fighting unit based on the Middle East. In the Middle East, right? Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the wolf of Ragnarok. Their mere presence is enough to strike fear into the enemy. Wolf, huh? Her hand had that, tattoo of wool. I'm pretty sure that was a wolf. Okay. I mean, it would be crazy to if actually Kyoko will turn out to be one of those Fenrir guys. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. All present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they'd acquired. Some, however, believe there was mounting internal tension within the group and they simply imploded.
なんだ
This is all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields are much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Saying word exciting with that kind of face, I hardly believe in that. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right, it said Fenrir is the world of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they are a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo. I skipped it by a mistake, but I already found, I got it by myself. Oh, does this mean we did it?
時間はありとあらゆる生物、物質、現象に地味ですが確実な攻撃を浴びせ続けているのです。
That's a bit new.
僕らは少しずつ着実にダメージを負っている。そのことをもっと自覚するべきなのです。というわけで時間ですよ。卓球裁判を始めます。じゃあお前らはいつもの場所にさっさと集合してください。うぷうぷ、また後でね。
Isn't he the cutest? All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial. Well, can we really do that? I don't know. Well, it's a game, so I guess we will be able to. It's okay. Right? Right. Right. Byakuya and Makoto showed up together. Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without word. We were investigating, of course. How would you not figure that out by this point? Yeah, whatever. Jealous. She's always jealous. In a second, he could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But what? We stood there for 5 full minutes waiting for something weird to happen. Guys, did you forget how it works? Just get on the elevator. And then 5 minutes became 10. What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma show up yet? Why would he? He never does. We just enter the elevator and that's where he is. I think. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I'm doing it like 5th time already. Oh, okay. I don't remember that. I mean, did he always pop up in this pre-elevator room?
ん？つまり
Okay.
はあ
Oh, we are waiting someone else?
うぷぷぷにゅほほほほ
Who? Who's that?
ね
Kyoko is alive. I knew that. Wait, does this mean she's the killer? Wait. This doesn't mean she's the killer, right? Byakuya said something like there is like me. Oh, wait. No. He said that only me and Kyoko don't have alibi, but whatever. I don't know. If you wanna fight, do it in the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right? But is it okay that there is no particular penalty for being late?
そうかしら
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there is no penalty, officially. But I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Oh, he's angry. Anyway, hustle your butts onto the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of ya. Okay. Kyoko. So you really didn't die?
Yeah.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God. But she didn't sleep the whole night. I mean, she wasn't in her room, and she couldn't sleep anywhere else but her room. So a bit crazy if you ask me. Press the wrong button. Okay. Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Oh, really? I think that's because you're the killer, Byakuya.
行くぞ
That's why you're not happy to see Kyoko, because you were planning to pin the murder on her, right? That's what I think, though. Can't be sure, unfortunately. She's still here, but everyone is left, everyone else. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you, where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. Second floor?
そうよ
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that. I had no idea a body had been discovered. Then, when did you find out?
それは
Just now, I finished my search and came back down, just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to the trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you were late.
でも
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. Kept you waiting, huh? But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then what's that? What? Then that's what the key you found goes
違
to.
うわ
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
つまり
I use Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock on the skull. What? Yeah, what kind of tool is that? Wait, you guys were still sitting in that elevator while we were... What?
ナイヒ
Okay.
君
We can go over all the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation.
どうやら
Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her? That's a strange way to put it. class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
じゃあね。
That must have been some kind of clue for us, right? I'm just overthinking what she said, right? I don't really think so. Well, since we have done the investigation, it's as usual. We're gonna stop here and we will leave the trial for the next part. So thank you very much for watching. Have a great day, everyone, and I really hope to see you in the next part. Bye.